The Hyundai Palisade, Hyundai's biggest SUV, is a massive deal in the US. Over 110,000 units hit the road in 2024 alone, which represents a staggering 23% year-over-year increase. With so many people already in love with it, the new model ain't just about being good, it's about being better. It gets updated styling, an all-new interior, and even more refinement. As for Honda, before the redesign, the Pilot was one of the more boring SUVs suffering from a drab interior and a weird-looking exterior. But since the 2023 model, it has been overhauled, addressing those gripes, introducing a more cohesive package to better compete in its segment. But to find out which one is better of these two SUVs, in this video we will compare both their designs inside and out, pricing, and how they drive. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Hyundai continues to take design risks, with the Palisade featuring bold LED daytime running lights that dominate the front end. The redesigned grille is slightly smaller than the previous generation, flanked by new headlights that are almost invisible at a first glance. From the side, the greenhouse has been straightened up with sharper angles, while just above the wheel arches, a squared contour in the body panels further accentuates its squared-off look. Out back, there is no way around it. It looks very similar to a Range Rover. The taillights feature the same stacked LED design you find up front, while the Hyundai logo and the Palisade wordmark dominate the liftgate. One main omission here from last year's model is that the tailpipes no longer poke out of the bumper. As for Honda, after looking more or less the same for 6 years, the Pilot was finally completely redesigned for 2023. In fact, the platform it rides on is also brand new. The design language is similar to that of the Honda CR-V, with a towering hood, large grille, sleek headlights, and a stronger beltline that gives it a more powerful stance. The side profile is muscular and athletic and features a couple of lines and creases accentuating the vehicle's length. Size-wise, the Pilot is ever so slightly wider and higher than the Palisade, but not enough to be noticeable, though some might find it uninspiring and bland. At the rear, the changes are extremely effective at refining the Pilot's style. The most obvious change is the larger Pilot lettering now positioned in the center of the liftgate just below the Honda logo, in addition to fake exhaust finishers and the rear diffuser. Jumping inside, while the old Palisade featured a fairly attractive design, this generation is completely new with oval shapes just about everywhere. There is a layer of luxurious materials that extends across the dashboard that's highlighted by a flowing metal trim line that wraps up and over a large digital display showing with some wood trim right next to it. A panoramic curved single piece of glass houses 12.3-inch displays, replacing the old model's separate design, putting it more in line with other Hyundai SUVs such as the Tucson. The new screens are a big change from the 2025 model, so they had to redesign the dashboard. The vents are now contained within individual oval surrounds instead of spanning the entire width of the dash. Another change is in the center console, which offers a double-door center stack with an open tray in the lower part for extra storage, while the wireless charging pad now integrates a cooling fan when using wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. As for Honda, just like the outside, it is far more traditional inside here than what you just witnessed inside the Palisade. If you've been in a new CR-V, its layout and design will be very familiar. The look is clean and uncomplicated, the dash is low and aids in both visibility and making the cabin feel spacious. All the buttons and knobs feel high quality with tight solid action, whether it's a turn signal stock or the highly welcome climate control dials. There is an abundance of premium materials up front, although the plastics do get worse as you move back. Those in the third row don't feel that bad. Where the Pilot truly falls short compared to the Palisade is in its infotainment system. The Sport trim gets a tiny 7-inch screen, and even the upgraded 9-inch touchscreen is way too small by today's standards. The good news, however, is that it features large, attractive, and easy-to-press icons. There are fewer layers of menus and far faster reaction times. It's a system that's actually nice to use. The 10.2-inch digital gauge cluster exclusive to the LE is cool to look at, but doesn't offer much in the way of additional functionality. As for passenger and cargo space, the new Palisade's wheelbase has been stretched by almost 3 inches. The front occupants have plenty of room length and height-wise, and the seats are very supportive and comfortable. The second row is just as spacious with some of the best figures in the segment, and the captain's chairs offer great support. Legroom in the Palisade's third row is fairly limited, making it less ideal for tall adults in the back. As for cargo space, behind the third row there is 18 cubic feet. With the third row folded, space grows to 45.8 cubic feet or 86.4 with the second row folded. As for Honda, the Pilot's wheelbase is shorter by 2 inches compared to that of the new Palisade. The front occupants have plenty of room length and height-wise with ample side support, making it easy to get comfortable behind the wheel. The second row is spacious too, with comfy cushions and fantastic overall space. Legroom at the Palace's third row grew to a max of 32.5 inches, making it more friendly for bigger teens and adults, especially compared to the Palisade. As for cargo space, it is on par with the Hyundai. Behind the third row, there is 18.6 cubic feet. With the third row folded, space grows to 48.5 cubic feet, or 85 with the second row folded down. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 Pilot Sport starts at $40,000 to $100,000, but we recommend the Pilot EXL due to its balance of price and features. The EXL trim adds leather seats, the bigger 9-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless phone charging, and a power liftgate. All-wheel drive increases towing capacity, so it's worth the money. As for Hyundai, the 2026 Palisade SE starts at $39,000 to $100,000, but the mid-range SEL Premium is the one to go for. It adds many of the SUV's best tech and luxury features, adding USB-C ports in the third row, heated and ventilated front and second row seats, and Hyundai's most advanced driver assistant features. Most of the other trims are just not worth it for the price that you pay. When it comes to three-row SUVs, the 2025 Honda Pilot and Hyundai Palisade both offer strong V6 power and smooth driving experiences, but with key differences in performance, refinement, and handling. So let's just dive in. The 2025 Honda Pilot sticks to a 3.5-liter V6 producing 285 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. While the engine and transmission work well together, the Pilot's hefty weight, about 300 pounds more than the 2019 model, dulls the acceleration. It takes 6.9 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, making it half a second slower than its predecessor. Meanwhile, the Hyundai Palisade features a new 3.5-liter V6, replacing the older 3.8-liter, delivering 287 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, mated to an 8-speed automatic. While not a speed demon, the new engine is far more refined and effortless when accelerating compared to the old one. Now, when it comes to comfort and handling, the Honda Pilot has long been praised for its comfortable ride, and the 2025 model improves further with a stiffer, more refined chassis. Body roll is not that present despite its boxy shape, and the suspension absorbs bumps with ease. One of the biggest upgrades is reduced cabin noise thanks to added sound insulation. However, engine noise still intrudes under harder acceleration. The Hyundai Palisade, on the other hand, delivers a reassuring driving experience with smooth dynamics and confident handling. Despite its size, it feels easy to maneuver thanks to accurate steering, large mirrors, and clear sightlines, only feeling bulky in tight parking garages. Body control is respectable, and steering effort builds naturally, making it surprisingly nimble for a big SUV, which means that the Pilot offers a plusher ride, while the Palisade feels more composed and easier to drive in urban settings. Here is what you can take away from this entire video. For a smoother, more refined engine and better tech, the Hyundai Palisade is the winner here hands down. If ride comfort and cabin quietness are top priorities, then the Honda Pilot still holds an edge. Ultimately, both SUVs are a strong choice, but the Palisade's superior refinement and tech may just give it an overall advantage here.